marketers and chief marketing officers, they see themselves in a baton race, like where you run the first leg and then you have the baton, you pass it off to sales, they take it over, you go back to trying to create more leads. They've got it, right? We're done. Versus a real aligned relationship, a real team sport where we're all out on the court or on the field at the same time. And we're looking at deals at all across the different stages of the pipeline and where are they and what are their needs? Do we need more nurture around this, even though it's in the evaluation stage, right? This game is not a baton pass at all. It's a relationship based business. And we have to think about it collectively as a team from all of our point of views, all the way through the very end, where we get a closed win. We can mark it off, right? And even at that point, it's not a baton pass to customer success. So we tend to look at this in silos. And I love the idea of smarketing because it puts it together, right? It makes sure that it's not separate entities, but you're one team working together across the buyer's journey. That was my takeaway from what you were saying there. Here's what I would love to do. I would love to talk to you about your point of view, just overall, and reinventing the ABM go-to-market process based on what you said was the most important factor, the real customer voice, and what you meant by that.
Yeah, if you don't know your customers, then you don't know what you want to offer them. So actually, a lot of your offer has to do with the customer that in our case, we are delivering ERP, CRM, and BI solutions based on Microsoft technology. So this is a complex topic. And of course, it's also a complex buyer journey and it's a complex customer journey as well. It's all today software as a service. So it's actually, one colleague once said, Peter, isn't it a never ending sales process now? And then I said, no, it's a never ending customer lifetime circle. Because in the past, we were selling licenses and we implemented something. And today we are delivering a service that a customer can use, but can turn off as well. So we need to have a continuous, deep and trusted relationship with our customer. And of course, what is special about software actually is sometimes you think you have programmed a software for a certain use case, but the customer is using it totally differently. So maybe even speaking to your existing customer can help to position your product better to future prospects. So you need to be learning from your customers and of course also learning why they might not use your tool in the way you thought it should have been used. So you really need to have this in-depth conversation with the customer. And today, everything is data-driven. So we also have a lot of data, how customers use the different software tools. And then we can see whether they are using it the way they should, if they are using it intensively. And those topics are extremely important. So it's not only a question of knowing your customer and the existing customer. So we also need to listen to the needs of the prospects. And then we can have a look whether they match the ideas from the existing customer base and the prospect. And that's why it's so important to have reference customers, not those shiny success stories, real, honest reference stories, how customers use your solution in daily work. Those, let's say, trust elements are a lot more important than the knowledge of your own sales staff.